Most arguments are not what ends relationships. However, what happens after an argument can. And one of the biggest mistakes that couples make after an argument is assuming that it's over and that time alone will help heal whatever was hurt during that time. Time alone will not take away pain. In fact, time alone will fuel whatever pain isn't dealt with after the argument. And what I mean by fueling is, I mean, that's where resentment will grow. That's where pain will be hung forever. That's where the person goes back to remind themselves how you're not safe or to be trusted, or that they can't really be honest with you. After an argument, the only healing that will happen is what the two of you do, because many couples confuse the absence of conflict with the presence of peace. And those are two very different things. When an issue isn't repaired, your brain basically stores it as unfinished business. The next disagreement doesn't start at zero. It starts carrying the weight of every unresolved hurt that came before it. That's why a small argument about dishes suddenly turns into a fight about respect, intimacy, or feeling important. The argument isn't really about today. It's about every yesterday that never healed. The psychology behind this is the idea of rupture and repair. Every close relationship that I've seen, the one I'm in, experiences ruptures. My husband and I have them, you have them, every human couple has them. But when partners feel misunderstood, rejected, criticized, or emotionally abandoned, what they do is unhealthy couples let that go. They assume that time will repair it. Healthy couples don't avoid the ruptures, but what they do become skilled at is the repair. Repair is the process of helping your partner feel emotionally safe again. And that means saying things like, I understand why that hurt you. I don't want us to get disconnected. If you are disconnected right now, then speaking up and saying, I don't want us to continue this disconnection. Let's figure this out together. Defensiveness, when one partner gets defensive, that only keeps the fight alive. Another common mistake that couples do is they focus on proving who was right. Defensiveness communicates your feelings aren't as important as my explanation. Even if your explanation is accurate, your partner first needs to know that their emotional experience matters to you. The fact that they're in pain, validation isn't agreeing with everything they say. It's acknowledging that their feelings make sense from their perspective, that where they are looking at it. And the more you're able to validate how they feel, the more likely the hurt is going to start getting healed. Don't wait until you feel like repairing. Repair after rupture has to happen immediately. A lot of people say, I'll apologize when I calm down. Sometimes, if you're really upset, that can be a good thing if you just take a time out for 10 minutes. But don't wait so long that the distance becomes the new normal. Sometimes when people wait more than 24 hours, their need to apologize diminishes. And they start getting all these other thoughts or, words in their head like, well, she should know I didn't mean it, or he should know that it was just a silly argument. They don't know. If there was hurt, you must repair. What healthy couples do differently, instead of pretending that nothing happened, they intentionally reconnect. They go to their partner and they say, I'm just checking in because I know you were really hurt yesterday. Ask the question, stay curious, help me understand what hurt the most. Here's what I wish I had done differently. I know we're on the same team. I love you more than I love being right. When you're able to say these things directly to your partner begins slowly opening up, trusting you, believing that you love them, that you care about them, that how you feel matters. Those moments don't erase conflict, but they transform it into something that strengthens your relationship rather than tears it apart or disconnects it. One path leads toward distance, resentment, and emotional loneliness. The other leads toward deeper understanding, greater trust, and a stronger love. The difference isn't whether you argued, the difference is whether you repaired. No matter how small you think your argument was, the first thing on your mind, rather than winning, should be, what can I do to begin the repair of this argument? All couples argue. Every happy couple argues, every sad couple argues. The main thing we're finding that is different is healthy couples repair and unhealthy couples don't. They rely on time to heal the wounds, and that is giving time a job it cannot do. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.